that you're tuning in today. Today, we're going to talk about feeling safe in your body. So, I had this exciting insight today. I learned about the psoas muscle, and it came like how I went about it and I researched about it, and I found out was because even though my life was going so well and I rest and I take time to rest, I still felt stressed. Have you ever felt that feeling that even though you're resting, you're stressed? Even though you're on vacation and you're basically doing nothing, you feel stressed. And I really felt like that. I'm like, I sleep enough, I rest enough, but even when I'm resting, I feel stressed. Why is that? And even when I do things that I genuinely love, or I try to do like those things. Okay, I have a funny story. I remember when I learned how to rest more because I was constantly doing and doing and doing and was never resting. Somebody told me just take a bath. So what I did is I took a bath. And I remember I was this stiff in the bathtub. I was so stressed even to put in the water and then to go out and in. And I was like, yeah, like the idea with taking a bath did not work for me. So the reason why that was like that is because my body was in a state of fight or flight because of trauma that has happened, and my body is still sensing threat. So if it feels threatened, my fight or flight is going to be activated and does not allow me to rest. And I feel stressed even though there is no real stress in my life. So I was like constantly working at it and I'm like really good at it. So I was like, why is it like still coming up in my life? And I heard about the psoas muscle. It's a muscle somewhere here that connects the legs to your upper body basically and allows you to like move. And I heard about it and I heard that this is the cause why there's like so many trapped emotions in your body. And I used to release a lot of trapped emotions from my body, but I did not really know the science behind it. So today I did some hip openers, like just the exercise. And I was like, no, I need to know what I'm doing there and why does it help that much. So I went up and I Googled and I realized that the psoas is the muscle that connects the upper body to the lower body to the upper body, and that allows me to move and to move my legs. And this is also why the fight or flight, if it's still activated, the stress is in here because all the energy that has been prepared in order for me to run, fight, or flight is still stored here and is constantly being activated. And I felt that here in this area, I don't know if you can see it, that I feel constantly like pain and a lot of pain. And I used to shake and do like somatic shaking in order to release it, and it helped a lot. But still, my whole body just became tense when certain triggers were coming up. And they were coming up a lot. So I was like, no, I don't like it. I just want to be relaxed and feel safe because I realized in order to be also having more the dark feminine energy, which means setting boundaries, being assertive, speaking up, standing your ground, you can only fully do that and stand in your power when you feel safe to do so. Otherwise, tendency such as people pleasing will naturally come up because people pleasing is also a response of trauma, because when the people like your caregivers, like your parents or other authorities when you were a child, felt like a threat, pleasing them is an opportunity for you to calm them down and secure your own survival. So we need to feel safe in order to let that side out that is a little bit more savage and just does as she pleases and prioritizes her needs as well. So I learned about it and I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. And now whenever I just do some exercises, I physically feel the stress releasing from my body and just my whole body calming down. And it feels so good. And I think that the key to feminine energy is feeling safe and feeling secure in your body. Because when we feel safe, we can allow ourselves to have fun and we can allow ourselves to be goofy and just to truly be ourselves. This YouTube channel is called Authentic Naomi because I was like, I want to be the most authentic that I can be because it feels so good to me. It feels good to me to be the person that I am and build connections based upon the person that I am. It feels so good that the people who like and love me, I know that they like and love me the way I am because this is what I show them. And for me, that just makes me so extremely happy. And it's just like, it just lights me so up to know that my inner core values are the ones that I portray to the outside, and the people that connect with me connect with the real me. So, as I said in the last video, I recently moved to the Netherlands. So all the people that I know now are people that I just met in the last 2 months. And I realized that I don't need to force connection, and I also don't really need to select people by their values because I automatically connect with people who have similar values than I have. But in order to really have that integrity to my own values, I need to know what my values are. And in uni, actually, we have right now a module where we just talked about like, these are my values, and then how we can integrate them in our business and how they can serve us. And I identified 5 clear values for myself. I already like kind of knew them before, otherwise I couldn't stand my ground. But it was really nice to like rethink about them and to realize that when I build my life, my relationships, my business according to those values, my life will feel good because it is in alignment with who I am and what I believe for me to be true. And I also realized that the friendships that I desire are with people who share those values because it feels so good to me. So, but let's come back to feeling safe in your body. You really am yourself when we feel safe and secure. So, as I said, I have moments where I have been very much triggered and very much not feeling safe because trauma was still in my body and got activated, and I just completely shut down. I am not myself and I feel it. And I know that when I feel safe, I am glowing, I am radiant, I am happy, I feel so connected to the people around me. I feel so much love for the people around me. And life is just so much easier and it's so, so, so much fun. I recently heard somebody saying that she was like, things are only as hard as they feel for your body. If you feel safe and your nervous system is regulated, then things in your life get to be easy. It only feels that hard if we're stressed out and we're anxious and we're tense. I was like, that makes so much sense. When I'm relaxed, I can work all day and not be exhausted because I love it. If I am tense and scared and fearful, 30 minutes feels like I have been working for 18 hours and I need to rest for the next 20 hours. um, yeah. And I'm just sharing some learnings that I had in the few days because I feel like my life is so full of learnings. And I'm always like, wow, that is so cool. Let me share it. I just love it. We had in class, we talked about I felt like work had to do something with sacrificing. I know that that is not true, but it was still in my head since I've seen my parents and also other adults always like the work when they came from work, they were like tired and exhausted. So that's what I connected with it. But we had this module in class where we talked about that what we do is what we work and what we do in our business should be connected with our values, because when we do in alignment with our values, the things that we do give us energy. It gives us energy and it lights us up. And I was like, yes, this is exactly what I like. Like recording those videos and talking about self-worth and feminine energy and finances. Those are things that I love so much. I used to do them in my free time all day long, and now it's my daily life. And I'm like, wow, I feel so blessed. I'm living my dream life and I love it. So, yeah, that's that's what I learned today. Like the psoas muscle, like massaging it and doing exercises that like releases the tension and therefore allows my body to feel safe and therefore allows my body to be relaxed and therefore allows me to do things with ease and effortlessness and to set those boundaries and speak up and all of these things, but it becomes natural. Like it's a natural thing because I just feel so safe. I feel like I can do the things that I want to do. And yeah, I'm just so happy that I take the time and I invest in my inner work, because as much as I love working, like physically, like, like working on projects and being strategic, when we combine inner work and like working, it's just so fun because things manifest so fast and they're becoming reality. Because you're not just doing inner work and doing nothing, but you're also not working all the time, but internally there's complete chaos and you cannot like get what you're working for. I felt like this was so frustrating for me. And that's so I used to work and work and work. And I used to be so disciplined in working. And I never saw those results. Please tell me if you can relate. I used to work so much. Like, you cannot know. Like, whatever I did good. And I put so much work in it. But I felt like I'm never seeing those results. And it's not only when I realized that I didn't see the results because internally I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel worthy of seeing those results in my life. And I worked for it, but also I felt unworthy. And then once they were close to me, I pushed them away. And can you imagine how frustrating that was? I was so annoyed. And this is what we do when we don't feel worthy. And you do this at every level, but right now, like when we don't feel worthy of the things that we want, no matter how much we work for it, we will sabotage ourselves. Because there's a part of us that thinks, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. Who am I to have this? Who am I to achieve this? So that's why I really learned how to reprogram my mind, change my self-image, and really embody this feminine self-worth. And it changed my life. If you knew how much my life improved just because I worked on my self-worth, things got so much easier and so much more fun. And that's why I created the Feminine Self-Worth course. So I created this course where we're all talking about how to rewire your beliefs, how to change your self-image, how to change your communication, and so much more. So I am so excited. I already have the outline, and the first videos will drop soon. So if you want to get this course and you're like, yes, I really want to be a woman who stands in her self-worth, who feels worthy, who knows that she is enough, and who does not have to overgive, overdo, people please in order to receive this worth and the validation that she craves. Because honestly, it's valid. We desire love, we desire validation, we desire all of these things. But when we don't feel worthy, we cannot receive what we really desire. So if you're interested, the link is going to be in the bio. I am so excited if you would join. As I said, the course is called Feminine Self-Worth, and it's all about embodying this feminine self-worth, like knowing that you're worthy for the woman that you are. Let me tell you a story to that. So I did an internship in a senior care home. This is a place where like older people, mostly seniors, are going because they have like a lot of medical issues and they cannot stay at their home. So they're coming to this place. And I was responsible for entertainment is not the right word. I don't know the English word right now, but for making sure that their emotional needs are also getting met and that they have something meaningful to do that is fun and that also challenges them. But also just talking to them and being there for them and just being just this loving support system, you can say. And when I went there, I came out of of high school. I was like constantly trying to be the best in all classes and perform, and grades were like this important to me. And I came there, and it was so hard for me because I felt like I'm not doing enough. I need to do more. I need to do more. And I just realized that the people, just me being there, sometimes we didn't even talk. Just me being there next to their bed. Just me being there and listening. Just me being there and smiling at them. Just me being there and giving them a hug is so valuable. My presence alone made their life better, made their life their made their day better. I realize it is not when what I do. My presence alone has such is so valuable, and the person that I am is not defined of what I do. The way I am right now, not having to do anything, is worthy. And I am a worthy woman. I am a woman who deserves to be loved. I am a woman who deserves to be seen. I am a woman who deserves to be taken care of, just for who I am. Really, in the beginning, I was like, I need to do more, I need to do more. But then I realized just me being there is so powerful. Think about it. In which situations do you feel like you need to do more in order to like feel worthy? Or when people do something for you, you feel guilty. You feel like you need to reciprocate. If you're like, yes, this sounds like me, like I feel guilty when I'm like doing enough, then this is for you. So I hope this video really helped you. We went a little bit of a route from like feeling safe to self-worth, but I hope that this really helped you because these are the insights I wish I knew like before, but I'm so excited to share with you. The link will be in the bio for the course, so I'm happy to see you there. I hope you have a beautiful evening or day or whatever what time it is when you're watching this. I love you so much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.